Resident Evil Retribution came out in 2012 and it's the 5th movie in the Resident Evil franchise, and it's still directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. And after having done this marathon, which has been incredible, just incredible, this is probably my favorite one, if I have to say, because this is the perfect blend of the action of Extinction and the slow motion stylized version of Afterlife. And honestly, this is one of the best dumb, straightforward action movies of this decade. It might sound weird to a lot of people. I know that this franchise gets a lot of hate, but I like this installment. It's truly incredible to look at. It takes a lot of the characters of the video game. I mean, in this movie you have once again Albert Wesker, you have Ada Wong, Jill Valentine with the Resident Evil 5 blue suit, you also have Leon Scott Kennedy, you have Barry Barton. I mean, this is insane. This has the highest amount of video game characters in the movie. And the movie is set entirely in an underground base of the Umbrella Corporations, where they pretty much create simulations. Simulations in Moscow, simulations in New York, in Berlin, and in the simulations they recreate pandemics, they recreate the expansion of the virus to showcase how brutal it can be so that they can sell the footage of the simulation and the virus to Russia, and then they can also sell the virus to the US because they show the footage from Moscow. I mean, it's stupid as hell, especially who are they going to sell it to? Isn't there the apocalypse? Isn't everyone dead, more or less? That's crazy, it makes no sense whatsoever, but that's not why we're here. We are here for the action. And this movie is literally an excuse for action set pieces, and I like it. Right from the beginning, this has one of the most original openings in an action movie, honestly. A lot of people give it crap, but I actually like it. It is a slow motion action scene played in reverse. So it starts from the end of the action scene and it slowly goes backward and you start seeing everything, the bullets going into the guns, the explosions, the exploding, whatever. It's truly something that's kind of original. Probably someone's going to say it's been done already in this X movie. It works in this one as well, so it might be derivative, but it works pretty darn well, it's fun, and there are a lot of fun action sequences. The scene right after the opening is pretty much taken straight from the Dawn of the Dead remake, with Alice who is in a house, and I did not remember that the husband that the clone of Alice has is actually the same guy, Carlos Oliveira, from Resident Evil Apocalypse and Extinction. I didn't remember that, and this movie came out exactly 10 years after the release of the first Resident Evil movie. And in my opinion, after having watched all of them, this movie is a celebration of the entire franchise because we have the return of a lot of characters, like I've already said. Jill Valentine was in Apocalypse. We also have Rain Ocampo, who is played by Michelle Rodriguez, who was in the first one. We have the guy from Extinction. We have also the leader of the squad in the original Resident Evil. We have a lot of things going full circle, and it's really something to marvel at. It is a celebration of 10 years of a movie franchise that no one expected to do as good as it did. It's very fun, the action is incredible in a couple of sequences. There is a great action sequence that kind of reminiscent, even though it's not as good. It's not as good, but it's still pretty fun, an action sequence reminiscent of the corridor hallway fight scene in Old Boy. And in this one, it's Alice slaughtering zombies with a chain and a gun. It's pretty kick-ass, and the action is a little bit more grounded in reality compared to Resident Evil Afterlife. It's more like Extinction, but it has a lot more slow motion in the right places. It's actually much more fun in the actual sense of making a fun movie, not just because it's badly made. And the finale is a pretty strong fist fight that makes sense, and it has some Mortal Kombat Easter eggs. It's... wow! This is a fun action movie, lots of explosions, lots of action, lots of blood and gore. Honestly, I like it very darn much. It's the best of all the movies. It has the best action, it has the best cinematography, which is really very pretty in this movie. It has some good effects, it has a really engaging chase with motorbikes and cars. I like it. Resident Evil Retribution is my favorite Resident Evil movie, I can safely say that, and I cannot wait to check out the final chapter, which is getting both a lot of shit from very high standard critics who hate this franchise and other fans of the video games, but it's also getting a lot of positive reviews from other audience members. Honestly, I don't know who to trust. I will go in with the usual expectations that I have for a Resident Evil movie. Cool action, dumb plot, just wanting to have fun. But still guys, what do you think of Resident Evil Retribution? Do you like it or do you dislike? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.